Hey everybody, this is Vince Miller. Thank you so much for joining me here again, whether you've been a member just for a day or you have been a member for years following with us as we read the Bible. Today we're going to be in John chapter 13. I'm going to read verses 4 through 5. We're picking up in the moments of the Last Supper here. So Jesus rose from supper. He laid aside his outer garments and taking a towel, he tied it around his waist. And then he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with the towel that was wrapped around him. Now, this is not a trivial moment, okay? And I think John, with some hindsight, realizes how significant this event was years later. Jesus, the Lord of all creation, disrobes and does something the lowest of society would do. He washes the feet of men who in hours are going to run, deny, and betray him. And Jesus is fully cognizant of these facts before they ever happen. And Jesus does this in the most loving manner without this hint of bitterness or hate or rejection or regret. Now, I don't know about you, but the emotional strength and the spiritual conviction and fortitude and character it would require to actually do this is beyond my understanding. I mean, I could never wash the feet of someone who was about to intentionally sell me out or do me harm or deny me. If I knew that, I don't know if I could do it. In fact, it has taken me years to heal and forgive a couple of people who've actually hurt me in the past, years and a lot of therapy that cost me a lot of money. But guess what? This is the calling of being a follower. It's exactly the opposite of what Judas did, by the way, in the previous verses. Jesus denies himself, takes up his cross, and is faithfully obedient to God to the end, to the last moment. Today, here's what I want you to do. I want you to do something spiritually challenging. Just anything spiritually challenging. Be kind to someone who's hard to love. Try that. Give something away rather than getting for yourself. Right? Disciple a child who's reluctant to listen. Try that. Or forgive that person who does not understand their offense against you. And then gain a little bit of insight into what Jesus was doing here. Because guess what? He calls you to do exactly the same. I love you. Pray this has blessed you. If it has, share it with someone else. And I'll see you right back here again.